Friends, about 10 years ago, a very disturbing incident took place in a village called Somol in Gilgit-Baltistan, which shook the entire region. A 4-year-old boy named Ahmed mysteriously went missing. Ahmed's mother had gone to fetch water from a spring near their home. Little Ahmed was walking behind her, as he usually did. But while his mother was busy filling water, Ahmed suddenly disappeared. She searched everywhere, calling his name repeatedly, but there was no sign of him. In a state of panic, she rushed back home and informed her family. Within a short time, the entire village gathered and began searching the nearby forest. Hours turned into days, but Ahmed could not be found. Friends, instead of contacting the police, the family approached faith healers, Amils. They believed that Ahmed's disappearance was caused by some mysterious force. Soon, a well-known Amil named Kari Manju Haq arrived in the village from Rawalpindi. He told the family something shocking. According to him, Ahmed had been abducted by a female Jinn, which was why he disappeared so suddenly. He further insisted that only spiritual practitioners could bring the child back, and that the police would be useless in this matter. The family became convinced that Ahmed was indeed under the control of Jinns. For an entire week, the Amil performed various rituals, but there was still no trace of Ahmed. After 1 week, he delivered heartbreaking news. He claimed that because of the rituals, the Jinn had become enraged and killed Ahmed. A few days later, Ahmed's body was found in the same forest. Friends, the condition of the child's body was horrifying. Both of his arms were severed, and there were deep wounds on his face and legs. What actually happened to 4-year-old Ahmed remains unknown. However, most of the villagers firmly believed that he was killed by Jinns. Later, the police did get involved in the case, but what happened afterward and whether a proper investigation was ever conducted remains unclear. This village is located near the city of Chilas in Gilgit-Baltistan. Locals believe that the mountains around Chilas are inhabited by Jinns. There is no doubt that Jinns are real and are among the creations of Allah. But the real question is, was Ahmed truly killed by Jinns? Or was it the act of a human being, using Jinns as an excuse, who is still free today? Was there ever a proper and transparent investigation into this case? Friends, such incidents are common in our country. Time and again, innocent people are harmed in the name of Jinns and black magic. In 2024, in Sukur, a faith healer was arrested for performing an exorcism on a 16-year-old girl named Rekha Megwar. Her family believed she was possessed by a Jinn. The Amil tortured her for 3 days, but no Jinn was removed, and Rekha lost her life. Another similar incident occurred in 2016 in Umakot, Sindh, where an 8-year-old girl underwent an exorcism. The Amil forced her face into fire. Whether a Jinn left or not, the child suffered severe burns, and her body bore clear signs of torture. There are thousands of such stories worldwide. In 2023 in India, a 13-year-old girl had burning wood forced into her mouth during an exorcism. In 2015 in Egypt, a woman was tortured to death because her family believed she was possessed by Jinns. In 2021, in Sri Lanka, a young girl was killed during a similar ritual. Yes, Jinns are real, and some of these stories may even be true. But in our society, people often blame every failure, illness, and problem on magic and Jinns. Magic is real, there is no denying that, but we have become so obsessed with these beliefs that we immediately turn to Amils, who often exploit families for money, fear, and blind faith. In most cases where possession is suspected, the real issue is mental illness or psychological problems. In some cases, Jinn involvement may exist, but society rarely considers medical or psychological explanations first. So the question remains, was 4-year-old Ahmed truly killed by Jinns? If yes, why? Or was it a brutal act committed by a human, using Jinns as an excuse? Only Allah knows the truth. Just because someone behaves abnormally or strangely does not automatically mean they are possessed.